Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Let's Talk Sports Show. I want to talk about the Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwartz fight last night, man. Man, it was a Tyson Fury looked good, but he looked like he was a lot slower than the Deontay Wilder fight. I'm not gonna lie, he looked slower. But maybe that's because he can get away with shit like that when you fighting somebody like Tom Schwartz. You know, I mean, Tom Schwartz is undefeated, but he was a domestic fighter. He only fought in Germany. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't fighting nowhere else. He was only fighting in Germany. Like, shit. That's why his opponents, you didn't even know his opponents. You didn't know Tom Schwartz, and you didn't know his opponents. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? This was a flat-out cherry pick. Flat out. The biggest one so far this year. Like, that shit was just not even close to being a fair fight. And then, man, for all you guys out there that claim that Deontay Wilder was cherry picking with Dominic Brazil, no matter how many times you say it, no matter how much you try to make that a narrative, it won't stick, man. Real boxing fans understand that Deontay Wilder did not want to fight Dominic Brazil. Dominic Brazil was mandated. That means he was forced to fight Dominic Brazil. See, the WBC said, well, you can't get the Tyson Fury fight, then you must fight your mandatory in Dominic Brazil. That's what happened. They said, hey, listen, we're not going to sanction any other bout but the Dominic Brazil bout. And if you don't fight Brazil, you're going to lose your title. That was flat out what was going on. That was his situation. I mean, shit, we're not going to sit here and play these games. You can't cherry pick your mandatory. That's the real shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't cherry pick your mandatories. The Tyson Fury, Tom Schwartz fight, I felt like it was a good fight. Because I felt like, you know, Tyson Fury showing some different wrinkles to his game. I like it when guys do that. I like it when guys come out and show different things. You know what I'm saying? Show they can do a lot of different stuff. And that was like a good thing for me. That was the bright spot in the fight for me. Because first of all, I didn't think Tyson Fury was going to knock the dude out. But he did, so I got to give him kudos for that one. You know what I'm saying? He knocked him out. I just don't. I find it hard to give him any, you know, hard credit for this fight because, you know, there's a guy like Tom Schwartz when Fury could have fought any of the other guys out there at the heavyweight division. And like, you know, we can't pretend like there's no guys, like there's just nobody to fight. He could have fought some people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's Alexander Povetkin. There's let's say there was Joseph Parker still sitting out there. You know what I'm saying? Pulev. There's guys out there that he could have fought. You know, he could have fought some guys, man, and it would have been a much more, you know, respectful fight. You know, it was give him much more respect in the fight. But he chose to fight Tom Schwartz. You feel me? And shit. I don't think anybody in their right mind can sit there and say that fight made sense, and the other people that guys are fighting isn't making any sense. I mean, let's look at it from this perspective. Anthony Joshua tried to fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Believe it or not, Jarrell Big Baby Miller is a top 10 heavyweight. He, you know, before he popped dirty for PEDs, he was a top 10 heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So Joshua's gonna fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Jarrell Big Baby Miller popped dirty for PEDs. His substitute was Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is a top 15 heavyweight. I mean, now his only loss was a championship bout to Joseph Parker. I mean, when your only loss is to other champions, then, you can say, hey, listen, man, that guy's, he's upper echelon. Then we have, obviously, obviously the guys I named are not on the same level as the Deontay Wilders, the Anthony Joshuas, the Tyson Furies, and the Luis Ortizes. But that's the point of, you fighting these guys and proving that you're on that upper echelon with the Deontay Wilders and stuff like that. You see, because what happens is this: you don't just get a draw with Wilder and say, well, that's just what it is. This is where I'm at. I feel like I won that fight. No, you have to consistently. Boxing is one of those sports where you have to consistently update your resume. You understand what I'm saying? You have to update your resume. Your resume has to be updated, man. You can't just be like, oh, well, it is what it is. I did this. I beat Vladimir Klitschko, 4 years ago. No, man, you got to update the resume. You got to, you have to update it. Okay, so you beat Vlad 4 years ago. Cool, that is fine. You know what I'm saying? That's good. But what have you done? It's one of those sports where it's like, what have you done for me lately? That's boxing. Boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. You know what I'm saying? It's just like with football, just like with basketball, you have to update your resume in order to get a bigger contract. Stuff like that, it's a what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to put up something to show, hey, look, man, I'm there. I'm one of those guys. But instead, he out here fighting Tom Schwartz. You know what I'm saying? He fighting guys like that. But I'm not gonna knock him. Now, I also find it funny how people keep saying Deontay Wilder's a bum. If Deontay Wilder's a bum, why do Tyson Fury need two tune-up fights to fight this man? Just go out there and beat up on the bum. He's a bum. You know what I'm saying? He's a damn bum. Go beat him up. You feel me? You should have just took the immediate rematch, But, that's neither here nor there. We got the Tom Schwartz fight. Tyson Fury did what he was supposed to do. He looked good doing it. And we'll check out what Deontay Wilder does against Luis Ortiz. We'll see if Deontay Wilder has improved in his next fight against Luis Ortiz. Because if he ain't improved, Luis Ortiz gonna get that ass. All right, you guys, I'm out. Good morning. Happy Father's Day to everybody. 1.